Welcome out. This is Riley, and I just got a little present in. I got a beta code for Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this is a card-based game that Blizzard has just recently put out. It's replacing their old tabletop TCG for WoW, and they have this new computerized version. And we'll go ahead and take a little look at it, and then we'll go ahead and play one of the modes. So, the way this game works is you build a 30-card deck based around a character class. So, you would choose one of your 9 base classes. After that, you would go in and you would pick abilities based around either that class, so in this case a rogue. You have different abilities. And then you can also choose neutral cards that can fit in any deck. While building the deck, you can take 2 of any card, with the exception of legendaries. Legendaries you can only have one of each type. So, right here, this Leroy Jenkins that I have my cursor over is a legendary. You can tell because the dragon outline and the orangish gem here. You can only ever have one of him in one of your constructed decks. So you build 30-card deck, and then you would play with it. So let's go ahead and do a quick game, and you can see what it's like. I'll be playing today with my basic priest deck. This is just the basic cards unlocked with I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 cards that I've gotten from packs. You earn gold, which is right down here, that you, through playing, that you can either spend to purchase packs or to enter a special game mode they have called the Arena, which I'll probably show you in a later video. So you acquire gold through either completing daily quests, which they pop up when you enter, or you can always take a look at them here. I currently don't have any, but every day they renew your quest. Or you can play and win 3 games, and you will unlock. You will be given a prize purse. So I'll go ahead and play a basic unranked mode with my priest deck, which is currently my favorite of the decks. I've played almost all of them. I've not played Shaman, and I don't believe I've played Warlock yet. I'm familiar with what they do and what potential they have. For some reason, I just love being able to heal my own guys with your base ability, because each class has a base ability, which you'll see once we get into game. And while we're waiting, it gives you this little wheel, and it's always a worthy opponent. But kind of funny seeing some of the other options they have there. Alright, so we're playing against a rogue deck.
Watch your back.
The light shall
Okay,
bring victory.
so what just happened there is that you always start off with 3 cards, but if you're a second player, the person who gets the second turn, you get an extra card, and in a moment you'll see you get an extra spell as well. It's called the coin. It'll give you 1 free mana to cast a spell. Now right here I can replace any of the starting cards in my hand. They're all fairly cheap and they're all pretty good, but I'm going to go ahead and replace one of those and see what we get. Ooh, Northshire Clerk, one of my favorite cards. And it gives me the coin. You gain 1 mana, but it's only a 1-use ability. So, every turn you get 1 mana crystal, 1 new crystal, and all the other ones recharge. So, I'll go ahead and cast this Northshire Clerk. You see the cast up there in the corner of the blue gem is how much mana it requires to cast. And you'll notice that these big coin-looking things right here are your special ability. Equips a dagger. Basically, it gives her a damage-dealing ability. And then you have mine, which heals 2 health. This guy's nasty because I can't target him. So I'm going to use my coin. You'll notice it'll give me 3 mana. And I will play a Iron Fur Grizzly, which you'll notice is a little different, and it has a special ability called Taunt. Taunt basically makes the other player's creature, or the player itself if they have a weapon, attack it first. So I don't want this guy right here killing my little Northshire Clerk, because she's my card drawing ability. But so I'm okay with sacrificing this Iron for Grizzly, but it looks like that won't matter because she's about to do something to it.
I wonder.
Or not. 2 damage. Okay. She's going to activate her dagger, which has an attack value and a durability. Then she's going to directly attack it, killing it. And then... Oh, wow. She didn't kill my Northshire Cleric. So I'm going to play my Acidic Swamp Ooze, which will actually break her weapon. Not that it really matters. She can make more of them every turn.
Right away.
And then I'm going to play a spell, which allows me to basically copy a random card in her hand, which in this case is a Harvest Golem, which is a pretty good card. When it has an ability called Death Rattle. When it dies, it does whatever the Death Rattle is. Oh, something else I might... Damn, she killed my Northshire card. Something else you'll notice, it's got the green, or the yellow with the sword through it. It's a creature's attack power. The red drop is the creature's health. So let's see, what can I do here? I'll see your Tazdingo with my own Shieldmate. I noticed that used up all 4 of my casting crystals. Unfortunately, that does kill one of my Northshire Clerics, which, since you're only allowed to have 2 of them in a constructed deck, I'm down to 1, which can really hurt me. Let's see what you do. You're going to create a dagger. You're going to give dagger +2 attack, and that's a permanent as long as you have the weapon. Okay. And they're going to attack me. Interesting choice. And then I'm going to do a damage and draw a card. Okay, doesn't bother. Oh, and there's the backstab. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, I have 5 mana. So I want to play a raid leader. And then I'm going to give him an extra 2 health. So if he decides to attack him, he'll be able to live. And it also allows me to draw a card, which is nice. Let's see what she ends up choosing to do. One of the nice things is, while you're waiting for your opponent to play, you can interact with some of the backgrounds. Like here, the little farm, and the gong, with the kite free. Speed that up. There's multiple maps, and each one of them you can mess with in different ways. Let's see, what are you going to do? You also notice the heroes also have...
This guy's toast.
Interesting choice. Oh, I think that was kind of a mistake. I would have used the Shield Master for that. I'm going to go ahead and play this, and I'm going to heal myself. That's the priest's ability, is to heal 2 health to any hero or creature. And I can also do it to my opponent's stuff. I don't know why you would, but... well, actually I can see a couple reasons. 1 damage to me. Boink, and draw a card. That really hurt. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy one of the cards in her hand. Maybe I'll get something good. That's actually pretty good. Need to draw a card.
Hey, give me a
I'm
minute.
going to go ahead and hit that and drop it down to 3 health. So I think this game might be over. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you can do 1 more damage, I'm dead. Hopefully, we'll not be able to do 1 more point of damage. Nope. Oh, it's minions. Yes, I'm still alive. Okay. So you'll notice the dragon has +1 spell damage, which is awesome when you want to do something like this. That's such a cool ability. Then, I want to go ahead and Holy Smite that. Go ahead and eliminate that. Heal myself. He can kill my dragon now, but that's unimportant because I lived. Well, possibly. I would, if I was her, I would go ahead and still attack with that to hurt Anduin, or my priest, my character.
I hope you like my invention.
Whipping a dagger. +3. Oh, I'm dead. That's game. And then 2 from the little damage golem, and that's game. And defeat. Sad but true. Unfortunately, just had cards that beat me. Now, one problem I've noticed since playing this for a while is, well, to get more packs, you can either spend your gold, which you really don't get much during the course of play. 3 wins only nets you 10 gold. You need 30 wins to buy 1 pack. Packs only contain 5 cards, which can really hurt. And if you want more than that, you're going to have to pay actual cash for. Now, the big problem is there are 5 cards that are completely random. I've gotten you're always guaranteed at least 1 rare. I've gotten packs that have a crappy rare and 4 crappy regular cards. Yet, at the same time, I've had a pack that had 2 rares, 2 epics, and one of my only legendary. I think I only have 1. Ooh. No, that's a prize you get for purchasing a pack. Where is he? Leroy. So you can end up with an amazing pack like that, or you can end up with total crap. And the bad thing is, while Priest is my favorite class, I haven't gotten that many cards for my Priest. The white ones are the common ones. If they don't have a gem, they're just cards you can earn just from playing. There's 10 extra cards you can get. Purple is epic, so they're kind of harder to get. Blue is the rare, and orange is the legendary. Problem is, I don't have very many that I can get a hold of, and I'm missing some really important cards I could use for my deck. Now, one of the ways you can counteract this is any card that's not a starter card, in other words, any card that has a gem, you can disenchant into dust. Now, what's kind of neat about this is the dust, you can go into crafting mode and then create a copy of a card using your dust. So in the case, it's a silence, which basically negates all a character or creature's abilities, and silencing it basically. It would cost me 40 dust if I wanted that card, which is nice because then I could see all the cards a priest has available to them, including every class has an epic. This is the epic for the priest. Problem is, he cost a metric F-ton. So, yeah, and yet he only gives you a 1/4 of his cost when you disenchant him. So he's a little harder to get, and it's harder to get some of the ones that you need. That's actually pretty good. But you would need these cards, so I'd have to go and start disenchanting cards from my other characters that I've gotten to be able to afford the cards I want for my deck, where I can focus on one type. But sadly, some of the daily quests will require you to play multiple different classes, so if you get rid of those, then it's much harder to complete those dailies to earn the extra gold. So you're kind of stuck. You either have meddling decks across the board until you've accumulated enough cards over time, or you focus on a single deck. That about wraps up my basic explanation and gameplay of Hearthstone. I hope you enjoyed, and we will next time I'll show off the arena mode. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.